Now, once you've established whether or not you need a visa or not, the next step in the process is do your research on what each place costs. Okay, so the first one up is going to be livingcost.org. Okay, so here we are at livingcost.org's homepage, and you just come on up here to the city or country box and just type in the place that you're interested in visiting to see what their costs are. And we'll go ahead and use Toronto just for consistency's sake. Hit go. Now you will notice that this was updated last March 1st, so it is a couple months behind. But as you look down here, you will see that you get one person rating and then you get a family of 4. And then sliding on down, you can see the eating out section, the rent and utilities section here. You got transportation, you got your groceries. But all the way up top here, like I said, you can put in another city up in this box here, and you can compare 2 cities against each other to just kind of see what their deal is. And that'll take care of livingcost.org. What I use to check also is, hey, how far is my dollar gonna go, right? So just come on over here on xe.com, type in your dollar amount, and then type in the country you'll be going to. There it is. Convert, and you will see that $1 US is worth 92.59 Albanian lek. So yeah, you're gonna get a pretty doggone good deal there. Your money's gonna stretch. And initially when trying to figure out where you're gonna head off to, one other thing that may come up that, well, at least it did with me, is this site here called Where and When to Travel. This site is really good at showing you the climate of a place that you'll be going to. Say, for example, Thailand. And then once you do that, you come on down and click to read more. You can read a little bit here. It'll tell you what their dry season is. It'll tell you what their wet season is. And then you come down further, you'll get this nice little map here. It'll give you the average temperature of each month in Celsius. Also, you can come here and you can get breakdowns of the regions as far as like their average temperatures in those months, the average days of rain, the water temperatures. I mean, it's really a good handy tool. All right, so now you know where you're going for your next budget travel destination. Now the next big question, how you getting there?
Yeah.
So we're gonna cover that next. And for that, mostly what you're gonna be using in that case then is a couple of these Google Flights and Skyscanner. Now Skyscanner for the budget conscious traveler is a really good one. We just keep using good old Toronto again. So we're gonna fly from Toronto, and here's a fun one. You can literally explore everywhere. If you don't have a particular destination in mind, you just hit explore everywhere. All right, so say we wanna take off, I don't know, somewhere in August, and then just go ahead and hit search. And now it'll show you for that entire month of August, the best deals. I mean, look at this. Look at this. $12 flight to Italy. I mean, this is why you use Skyscanner. One thing I will say about Skyscanner, it is third party. So use it as a way to reference the flights. Do not, I repeat, do not book through this app. And more will be explained to you on that one at the end of this video. So what I will say though is that use that as a frame of reference. Also use Google Flights. So those are the tools that I personally use when looking at flights.
All right, now that you're at your destination, where the heck are you gonna stay?
That's a good question, and Brooke answers that question right now.
Okay, so now that you are at your destination, now where are you going to stay? Our favorite one is Air BnB. All right, now all you have to do is pick it wherever destination you want to go, the days that you're wanting to go, how many people, and then we're gonna hit search. And then it shows you all different places that you can go. And then all you have to do is just click on it, and then it shows you what the price will be, what the amenities are, and then what the rating is of said person that is renting the apartment. And then it also shows you the reviews of the people that has already stayed there. And if you want, you can also take a look at said apartment that you are wanting to see. And then we'll go over here to amenities. It shows you what all they provide for you. All right, and then we're gonna talk about the third-party sites that you could also use in case you wanna do that, which of course is going to be Expedia, Travelocity, Hopper, Hotels.com, and then of course Priceline.
Okay, we're almost done here. Last thing on the list is how you getting around that destination, huh? Find out right now. And that one can easily be answered by a couple of them. The one that I usually use is actually, strangely enough, just Google Maps, With Google Maps, all you really have to do is just really zoom in, and then you're gonna see it right here. Bus logo, bus logo. So that's usually how we do it, is we just get into Google Maps and then we just zoom in a bunch until we start seeing these bus icons here. And then just click on them and it'll give you the buses that all run the route and then the times that they'll be there. Where Rome to Rio really shines is when once you're at a destination, but you want to kind of move about different cities throughout a country, or maybe do what we've done, use Rome to Rio and you can look up the bus and train routes that are a much more cost-efficient way of moving about. That's how we've been able to get around the Balkans, for the 3 months that we've been here. All right, so there's all the good budget travel websites and apps for you guys to have at your disposal. Okay, so if you want to stick around and hear exactly what went down that first week that we started all this 3 months ago, here's what it was. I had used a particular third-party booking app, and when I was booking this particular flight, it all went well up until the day we left, and then go figure, a stupid little rain shower with some wind wasn't that bad, so they decided to go ahead and cancel that flight on us at the last second. I then spent the next 4 hours bouncing around phone call to phone call trying to get things rearranged, but because I had chose to have my booking experience through a particular third-party app, my booking was screwed. So they literally tell me no more than 45 minutes before the next flight we were able to get on that, oh yeah, by the way, that flight you had already planned to Sarajevo and that stay you had planned to Sarajevo, yeah, you're SOL. You're out basically $1,200 right then and there. Nothing we can do for you, kind of just tough.
Basically, yeah.
And I didn't even have enough time to argue with them because I had to get ready to go sit in the waiting area and board another plane. And a couple of phone calls back and forth and got nowhere. So just be careful and know that when you are booking, you need to be booking directly through the airline. Never, ever do it through a third-party app, because otherwise your booking may end up coming back and costing you initially $1,200, and that doesn't even count what it ended up costing me for having to immediately then bounce us around some more just to try to get us lined up right. Altogether, it was about $3,000 in the hole to start before we ever got this thing under us and started getting our feet about us. So always be careful when booking your flight and make sure you are booking directly through the airline, if you catch my drift. All right. Well, that's all we got for you today, and I hope you find some good advice in here and some good usage out of these travel websites and apps. And we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.
See you then.